Welcome to This Explainer. Are you ready to completely transform from a passive AI user into an AI director? Someone who actually commands results and supercharges their career? Well, today, we are unlocking the entire blueprint for you. Let's get started. Here is the roadmap we're taking today. We're going to cover how generative AI really works, mastering prompting, avoiding hallucinations, learning new skills, building portfolio projects, and finally winning the job hunt. Section 1, how generative AI really works.
Okay, let's dive into this. The absolute most crucial thing to understand is that AI is not just magically copy-pasting answers from some giant Google database. Not at all. Generative AI actually works through a process called next token prediction. It's learned massive patterns from millions of data points. Honestly, just think of it like a highly advanced version of your smartphone's predictive keyboard. When you type, "I want to eat," it logically predicts the next piece of the puzzle, like pizza or dinner, based on the context. It is calculating the next logical sequence. It's not searching, it's predicting.
And that brings us to an incredibly important concept, tokens. You see, AI doesn't read full words exactly the way we humans do. It reads in tiny little fragments called tokens. A really good rule of thumb to remember: 1,000 tokens is roughly equivalent to 750 English words, which is about the length of a short blog post. So why does this actually matter for you? It's all about the context window, which is basically the AI's short-term memory. If you feed it a document that blows past its token limit, it will literally start forgetting the beginning of your conversation. This leads us to a massive, fundamental shift in how we actually find information. Traditional search engines, they're all about information retrieval. If you search for how to scale a meta ad campaign, Google just hands you thousands of links to dig through. Have fun with that, right? But an AI assistant operates on reasoning and synthesis. Ask the AI that exact same question, and it synthesizes a perfectly structured, personalized action plan just for you. So the takeaway here is to use search for pulling live facts, but use AI for reasoning, scaling plans, coding, and writing. Moving right along to Section 2, mastering prompting. Now look, if you feed an AI vague instructions, you are guaranteed to get a boring, generic response back. To fix this, you absolutely need these 4 non-negotiable prompt ingredients. First, context. Give it the background situation. Second, role. Tell the AI to act as a specific persona, like an expert or a teacher. Third, format. Define the exact length and structure you're looking for. And fourth, audience. Specify exactly who will be reading the output. Let's look at the stark difference these ingredients make. A bad prompt, something like, "Write a Facebook post about digital marketing," is going to give you a super robotic, uninspired response. But a good prompt, it tells the AI to act as a senior expert, target young Bangladeshi entrepreneurs, keep it under 100 words, and use exactly 2 bullets. The result is a highly targeted, professional post that actually drives real engagement. It's night and day. Let's apply this directly to your career. Please, don't just type, "Write a CV." Instead, inject your specific tech stack, things like React, Node.js, and MongoDB. Give it constraints, say 400 words, and specifically localize it for the Bangladeshi job market. Just that single change instantly upgrades a generic, boring resume into a highly tailored, ATS-friendly professional asset. All right, Section 3, avoiding hallucinations. We need to define this danger very clearly. An AI hallucination is when an AI confidently invents false information, fake links, or entirely non-existent software features. And why does this happen? Well, because as we learned just a minute ago, AI is a pattern completer. It is not a verified database. If it doesn't know a fact, it uses its logic to guess what the answer should look like. And the scary part is, it presents that guess as absolute truth. So here are the real-world red flags you need to watch out for. Keep an eye out for highly specific fake URLs. Like, it might give you a phantom Harvard Business Review link that looks totally legit but just hits you with a 404 error. Also, be super wary of non-existent software features. For example, it might tell you to click an auto convert to video button in Google Analytics 4. That feature doesn't exist. And for the developers out there, beware of completely made-up code libraries, like an invented use auto fetch optimized hook in React. The AI will lie to you with extreme confidence. So how do we bulletproof our work against this? You have to use this hard and fast verification checklist. Step 1, cross-check all stats and facts via a traditional Google search. Step 2, actually click and verify every single source URL the AI gives you. Step 3, run a strict logic check on any math and coding outputs yourself. Trust the AI, sure, but absolutely verify.
Okay, let's jump to Section 4, Learning New Skills. If you want to learn effectively, you can't be passive. You need an active loop. Here is the skill learning framework. First, learn the core concept. Second, practice isolated tasks. Third, build mini projects. Fourth, review. This is the magical part where you have the AI act as a strict mentor to review your code or your design. Fifth, improve and refactor based on that feedback. And finally, publish your proof of work. The AI mentors you, but remember, you have to put in the reps. You must do the practice.
I really want you to internalize this mindset. AI is a brilliant assistant, not an infallible oracle. It speeds up your learning process, it builds custom roadmaps, and it unblocks you the second you get stuck. But it absolutely does not replace your own critical thinking.
Now, if you want to completely eliminate those hallucinations we talked about while you're studying, Google's NotebookLM is the ultimate hack. It only answers questions based on the specific PDFs you upload, like your actual university lecture slides. It extracts the top 5 key concepts, it compares chapters side by side, and it even acts as a custom question generator, creating multiple choice questions cited directly from your notes. It is literally a zero hallucination, exam-focused study machine. It's incredible.
Section 5, Building Portfolio Projects. To make your portfolio really stand out, you need hyper-professional graphics. And this 9-element image prompt framework guarantees predictable premium results every time. Instead of just asking the AI for a tech picture, you specify the subject, the style, cinematic lighting, specific hex code color palettes, and the exact ratio, like 16:4 for a perfect LinkedIn banner. Using this detailed framework leaves absolutely zero room for the AI to guess, which gives you stunning agency-quality visuals. When it comes to building the actual project, whatever you do, don't get stuck in tutorial hell. Use AI to map out a realistic 3-week MVP or minimum viable product sprint. Week 1 is all about setup and design. Week 2 focuses heavily on API integration. Week 3 is all polish and deploy. Scope down your features to just the absolute essentials so you can actually finish the thing and showcase your work to recruiters. And finally, Section 6, Winning the Job Hunt. Listen, generic AI resumes will actually hurt your chances of getting hired. You need a systematic workflow. Step 1, feed the target job description into the AI to extract all those hidden skills and keywords. Step 2, optimize your CV using strong action verbs and quantified impact metrics tailored specifically to that role. Step 3, write a targeted cover letter. Step 4, use the AI as a strict interview prep simulator to grill you before you ever step foot in the real interview. When you give the AI the right prompt architecture, it can tailor a cover letter flawlessly. Instead of some generic, boring opening, it connects directly with a local company, like ShopNow BD. ShopNow is fixing local e-commerce UX. I want to build that. It highlights a specific React front-end project, it aligns perfectly with their mobile-first roadmap, and it ends with a highly confident closing asking for a demo call. That is exactly how you stand out from the crowd. We've covered everything from the microscopic details of prompting to the macroscopic strategies of career building. I want to leave you with one final thought on this explainer. AI won't replace you, but will someone using AI? The blueprint is right here in your hands. Are you going to start applying it today? Thanks for joining me.